Hey guys, I'm here with Aron and we are doing trivia number 20. Which one is it? 28.
28.
Here we go.
Which year did the Vatican ban the practice of castrating boys to keep their singing voice high? Which is not a likely extinction level event?
Oh wait, you gotta read the answers.
I have to read the answers?
Yes. Just don't tell them what the correct one is.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Multiple choice. We shouldn't be using these. We should be following the Helsinki pattern. Anyway. All right. The answers are A, 667 CE, B, 1348 CE, C, 1870 CE, or D, 1965 CE.
I didn't even know that was a practice. So I definitely wouldn't have gotten this one right. Okay, number 2, which is not a likely extinction level event? If I were to ask you, Aron, the most likely cause of an extinction level to wipe out all humans in the near future, what would it be? What would you say?
Humans.
Humans themselves?
Yeah.
In what capacity? Nuclear or carbon dioxide or?
Yeah, no, our industries.
Industrial waste?
That and the way we consume food, the way we've overfished the oceans, the way we wipe out our forests for cattle and so forth.
Starvation.
We're not going to have. We're raising the temperature of the planet. We're eliminating all of the oxygen. We're pumping out carbon dioxide, and we're going to be unable to breathe soon.
What would come first?
But at least
Starvation?
we'll have better profits in the next fiscal quarter.
Yeah, I just saw the job numbers too. So starvation or suffocation, which one would you think would come first?
Well, starvation is going to come first before suffocation, but suffocation will come as long as we keep the pattern we're going right now.
Put the final nail in the coffin. All right, so which is not a likely extinction level event? So one of these is not. This one's kind of a gimme now that I'm looking at it. A, near Earth asteroid. B, the caldera. I think it's in, where's the caldera? Yellowstone or Yosemite?
Caldera? There's lots of them.
The big one that's
I think there's 3 supervolcanoes. And
is
Yosemite is one of them.
Yosemite. C, the artificial intelligence singularity, or D, the apocalypse.
And well,
that's why it's kind of a gimme.
Yeah, and the singularity, or the artificial intelligence singularity, is one that Elon Musk and a number of other.
What do you think about that?
Well, I am not on their level of thinking, but my thought is if people much smarter than me are concerned about this, maybe there's something to be concerned about.
I'm scared to death. I mean, a lot of the experts are saying within the next decade, it's gonna be self-awareness time.
The way I look at it is, isn't this a nice time to be alive right now?
I don't know. I think being alive maybe in another 500 years would be better, because I think we're gonna harness the aging process. There's gonna be nanotechnology. I think maybe our great grandkids might become immortal. Do you think that's a possibility?
Well, I hope not, because it's overpopulation is the root of all evil in this situation.
It would have to, remember Logan's Run? Remember that movie? Where once you turn 35, you got a little crystal in your hand, it turns red, and then they zap you with lasers.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm talking about. If you want to have 8 billion people live forever and not have any infant mortality, then we have an exponential rate where we already don't have any biodiversity. What's the purpose in having the entire planet populated by shoulder-to-shoulder people?
I never thought of that. If you end procreation and everyone on Earth stays immortal, there's no more diversity. There's no more evolution.
So what we need to be doing is controlled populations. When I first suggested, as a 12-year-old boy, when I realized that overpopulation was going to be an issue, I remember suggesting to somebody in my family that, well, maybe every family should just have 1 child or something. And they all looked at me like I'm practicing eugenics, right? Like I'm trying to destroy humanity with some Nazi plan because I made that suggestion. Because you can't ever think about anything that's related to birth control in some sense, because that's evil.
Yeah, because automatically, what do they start thinking of? You know, the Nazi solutions. And all right, number 3.
All right. Which is not biblically mandated? A, do not allow unclean animals near your crops. B, let your fields go fallow every 7 years. C, do not plant a field with 2 kinds of crops.
Oh, there's going to be a D on the other side.
D, do not go through your fields twice to collect your harvest.
That's a tough one. Okay, so some of these, this is one of them. I think I already shouted him out once, but a fan named Chewbird, hats off to you, man, because he blows up my inbox with all kinds of cool trivia, and he leaves, the coolest part is he leaves the citation so I can go and fact check him before I throw him on here, but thank you, Chewbird. Number 4, in the Quran, Allah threatened to do what to unbelievers? A, draw and quarter them. B, strike them blind. C, send angels to behead them. Or D, annihilate their souls.
I know this one.
It's not with the one you would normally guess, though.
Yeah. So, which two did Yahweh place next to the tree of life to guard it? A, a serpent. B, Nephilim. C, cherubim. And D, a flaming sword.
So pick 2 of those. Which 2? And the trick to this is kind of a trick question because it's the tree of life, not the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
See, God didn't want Adam to be eating off the fruit of the tree of life. And that's why when Adam ate of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, he had to hurry and get Adam out of there. And it says in the Bible, he had to get him out of there before he could eat of the fruit of the tree of life. Because if he ate of the fruit of the tree of life, it also states this, then Adam would live forever. But since Adam didn't eat from the fruit of the tree of life, that means he didn't live forever, which means he wasn't immortal, which means that his sin didn't bring death into the world.
Oh, snap! I mean, I kind of knew that. I just never heard it explained that way. That's good. Wow. And if that's true, then Jesus was not even necessary because he was sent as a redemption for that sin.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was a waste.
Well, at least in that interpretation.
Right. Number 6, the Book of Mormon has been changed how many times since the original 1830 version? A, approximately 4,000. B, 10,000. C, approximately 25,000. Or D, 40,000. So even the low ball one, 4,000. Imagine that.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's all the slavery and all the racism that's in the original that the Mormons don't want to talk about.
Okay. I can't comment. Number 7. Who famously said, ignorance is not just what you don't know, it's also what you won't know? A, Richard Dawkins. B, Neil deGrasse Tyson. C, D, Lawrence Krauss.
Did you know the answer to that one? That's kind of a gimme too, I guess. Number 8. Which state is not among the highest IQ and least religious? A, Massachusetts. B, Pennsylvania. C, Wisconsin. D, Colorado. I wouldn't have gotten that one either.
All right. We're on number 9. The Immaculate Conception refers to A, the consecration of the that says I thought it said Elkhart. I can't read it.
My handwriting.
Yeah, Eucharist. B, Mary conceived without having sex. C, Mary conceived Jesus without original sin. What's the difference? D, Moses choosing a concubine to bear him a son.
Well, we'll probably end up giving this away by talking about it, but there is kind of a difference, right? Between B and C?
That was a joke.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, but that's kind of the trick to this question. A lot of people think it's one, it's actually the other one. Number 10, which percentage of Americans would consider letting their child attend a daycare run by an atheist? Who wants to guess in the 0? No, what percentage of Americans you think would be okay with their leaving their kid at an atheist daycare? 20-ish? All right, answer is A, 3%, B, 20%, C, 33%, D, 50%. That wraps that up. Thank you so much for coming, Aron. It's going to be a long day of recording. By the time you see this, I mean, we're looking at 12, 13 hours of recording. There's a live show tonight, which is already probably posted by the time you're watching this. It's the Deconversion, My Crumbling Pillars of Faith. Aron, upcoming events, since this is going to go out in the future, what site can they go to find any upcoming gigs or anything you've got going on?
No, well, everything that I've just done is always on my YouTube channel and on my Patheos page.
Yeah.
I have a speaking page for where I'm going to be. But and if you look that up, on the 30th, I will be in Waco, Texas, debating: has Christianity historically conflicted with science?
Ooh.
Someone's going to try to argue that it has not.
Wow.
So that's going to be. I've got so many opportunities.
Yeah, that's what do they call that? An embarrassment of riches.
There's so many angles I can take. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah. Again, it's already posted by now, but there's a live show tonight with a man named Richard Mattson, and this is going to be my little teaser to try to get you to hang around tonight for the live show. But he's going to explain to us why synthetic neo-Darwinism is false. Synthetic evolution and neo-Darwinism. So that's my teaser for.
I gotta have him tell us what neo-Darwinism is first.
It's one of those buzzwords like. New atheist. Who's a new? I've been an atheist for 50 years. Am I a new atheist? What does that mean?
Well,
all these new things. Evolutionist. What does that mean?
Yeah, ask him about the extended evolutionary hypothesis or the extended synthesis.
Can someone write that down in case Aron's not here tonight?
Yeah, I won't be able to be here, unfortunately.
Okay.
I've got another engagement.
All right, guys. Thank you, and leave your guesses in the comment section below, and we'll shout you out in the next one. Thank you.
Yeah, one other thing, if I'm going to be on the 23rd, I don't know how fast it's going to be out, but on the 23rd of March, I will be at 11 in the morning on the steps in the southwestern lawn of the Texas State Capitol, speaking on behalf of Atheist Day.